Day 6 and 7 without Windy. Every morning when we open our eyes, one of us is always awake. Just starting at the empty ceiling. Honestly, we've been tossing and turning a lot lately, but then I realized we're actually sleeping better than we did when Windy was sick. That thought alone makes me feel sudden wave of guilt, of sadness. Soi told me she felt a sudden rush of grief from the empty space he left behind. It is specific kind of warmth that only animals can provide. If you know, you know. Something a husband, wife, or even a friend can never truly feel. It's like they're X-Men, you know? They have these special superpowers that humans just don't have. Maybe it's because our hearts are swinging like a metronome between sorrow, pain, and the numbness. But when we can't handle the emotion, we start lashing out. We become like venomous scorpions or spiders snapping at each other. In the middle of one of those fights, it hit me. I remember Windy. Whenever we used to argue, he'd be right there in the middle, looking so worried. He'd be in his sister Soi's arm, and then he hopped down and started scratching my leg to get my attention. Because of him, we easily get softened because we have other things to do for him. He was a peacemaker. Realizing that he's not there, he's not here to do that anymore, makes the sadness feel even more heavier. Looking back, our entire lives revolved around Windy. Seeing him was always more important than any other meetings, meeting friends, having family gatherings, or anything. I think deep down, we already knew. We knew the goodbye was coming. The end of the day was near. We pushed ourselves to the limit, burning through our own bodies and minds and souls to care of him. Almost like we were trying to incinerate every last piece of potential regret. And now we don't regret a single second of it. People used to ask us why we were always so busy or why we never had a time. I'd give him some excuse, but not excuse. But in my heart, the answer was always the same. Right now, nothing in this world is more precious than our time with Windy. Let me take you back to the winter of 2024. It was November. We were traveling through Hong Kong, Japan for work and traveling, and would get photos of Windy every day from my brother-in-law Joseph. He looked a bit tired. Yes, but we just thought he was lonely because we weren't there. We were having great time. And honestly, we were not worried that much. It was perfectly fine when we left. When we finally got home, he ran to us and brought us his toys and Soi's socks and was so happy. But he got exhausted so quickly, he just kept sleeping. We thought, oh, he's just sensitive with the cold. He hates winter season. After all, we just brush it off. December 10th, that's his birthday. Right before his birthday, we went for his routine checkup. That we heard the news we never expected. I think it was the first week of December of 2024. Our vet, Dr. Chen, rushed into the office and said one word: anemia. Normal red blood cell count is between 35 to 50% for the dogs. When it was only 12%, doctor told us it was a miracle he was still standing by himself, even alive. That he could have a seizure or collapse at any moment. It didn't feel weird at all. We were so stunned that we actually said something very stupid like, okay, we'll just get home and watch him. The doctor called us right back in a couple hours and said she already contacted the big hospital, which was South Bay Access, and they have their Wendy's blood type and ready to do a blood transfusion. Blood transfusion. That's when the gravity of it hits us. We raced to the emergency room of South Bay Access. That 15 minutes of hell, that drive, was the second best decision we ever made in 10 years that we spent with Windy. The story to be continued. Today, the wind blows again.